I don't know. It's this one. That one's
Right.
good.
That would be bad. Good evening, football fans. Welcome to Edgerton High School, home of the Bulldogs and week number 9 of the regular season high school football varsity campaign. Bulldogs, their last home game for the year. This is senior night. They had a nice ceremony for seniors, not only from the football team, but also from band and cross country and so forth. And they are looking to put one in the win column here tonight for senior night. Of course, they're hosting the Hicksville Aces. Hicksville making the trip up Route 49 here to Williams County, looking for their 3rd win on the season and hopefully picking up a 2nd win in the Green Meadows Conference here tonight. Hi, everybody. I'm Bill Murphy with Hicksville Community Television. With me tonight, Connor Myers. Why am I saying Colin? I don't know. Connor Myers is with us behind the iPad Pro camera this evening, and we're going to bring you all of the action from here at the new press box at Edgerton. What a terrific, terrific facility this is. I think they're having a dedication ceremony for it that's going to be coming up in a few weeks. And we want to thank the Edgerton Athletic Department for giving us the space. We've got a good vantage point. I'm sorry. Had a Hicksville coach. Typical Hicksville coach just walks right in and starts talking. No, no problem at all. We want to, again, thank them for having us here and allowing us to be here with the live stream coverage. Again, just a terrific place to come and a great place for football. This is a terrific community, and we're looking forward to a lot of fun and some good football action here tonight. I want to say a big thank you to our Diamond Level underwriting supporters who are making our coverage possible from Edgerton this evening. They're the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. Thanks also to our friends at APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio, located in Hicksville's Industrial Park and online at aptmfg.com/careers. Thanks to the Hicksville Pharmacy. They're your good neighbor pharmacy located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. Phone 419-542-6218 for information on the latest COVID boosters, flu shots, and more. Thanks also to ARC Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville, Ohio, a world-class facility located right here not right here, but located in Hicksville's Industrial Park, and also online at I'm really doing well here. I'm all flustered. www.arcsolinc.com. All right. And we also want to thank our silver level underwriting supporter, the Hicksville Bank, member FDIC, with us for this broadcast tonight. The Hicksville Bank with their main branch located in downtown Hicksville, but branches elsewhere around the area, including right here in Edgerton, Ohio. They're there to serve you and your family's banking needs. You can find out more online at www.thb.bank. So I think that gets all of that covered. And again, thanks to all of you for joining us, whether you are with us watching from Hicksville or if you're here in the Edgerton area or wherever you might be located. We welcome you to our live stream broadcast here tonight. We hope you'll enjoy the coverage here on Hicksville Community Television and the HIX-TV YouTube channel. Before we got the broadcast started, they had the coin toss. The Aces won and deferred, so they will be kicking off, and Edgerton will be receiving the ball to start this football game here this evening.
All right, just a solid question. Off the top of your head, do you know what Edgerton's record is? Because I have no clue.
Me neither.
Oh.
To be honest with you, it was a busy day today, and you had no school today.
I did
you
not.
You were job hunting all day, and you were succeeding too.
I did.
You got to find a job, but you start tomorrow.
I do. Trying to get my score predictions down.
There we go. And no, I was out and about for a while today too, so I did not get a chance to look up the records. We know the Aces, though, have won one of the non-conference games. They were winners against Swan. They defeated Antwerp as well. And that met one of their team goals. We know, talking with Justin Davis, they wanted to produce more wins this year than they did last year, and they have done that. And like I said, they've got 2 more games left. Next week is senior night, and it'll be the last home game at Aces Field. I guess we're going to see some new uniforms getting debuted next week on Friday. I also want to let you know here up in this press box where we are located. As you can probably see on the screen right now, there is a window frame. So every now and then, depending if at that end of the field in the end zone, Connor may be tipping the camera out so you can see what's going on. So that's the only way that we can cover that end of the field. And I know that it's kind of odd sometimes to see the camera tilt forward that way, but we wanted to give you some fair warning that that's what's going to be going on. And the first kick was a penalty, and they'll back them up 5, and Aces will try again.
This gives me another shot to get the camera on the right side of the field.
There you go. So they'll back the Aces up to the 35-yard line. And we'll let you know, too, because I know sometimes people wonder, this is a very large room that we are in, and we're the only people in it, so it does have a little bit of an echo. So if you notice that is because we are in, because this is a really, really nice press box facility with lots and lots of space. So Stuckey back to kick again for the Aces. Puts his leg into it. It is a low roller, and it is grabbed, and they fall on it at the 41-yard line of the Bulldogs. It went through the hands of the first up man, and then behind him, number 17, that's Braden Leppelmeyer, grabbed the ball and fell on it. So we'll get our first look at the Bulldogs offense here. Throw a little light on the subject, too, here. It's getting a little dim.
Just walked away. I thought you were leaving me all alone.
Yeah. Bye. Quick handoff. Ball carried out across the 45 to about the 47-yard line. Mason Eldon, wearing number 6, is their quarterback. Mason is a sophomore, 6'1", and 155 on the roster. I think the ball carried that time by Caden Sinclair. Where's number 5? Quick handoff this time, and a nice hole, and he's off to the races. Heading down towards the end zone, into the red zone. Ball carried by Kellen Sanchez, number 22. Sanchez inside the 20, down to the Aces 19. Quick snap, and again a handoff, and again that is to Sanchez. Sanchez battling down to about the 11, 12-yard line. Sanchez will bring up second down, and about 4, the long 3. Again, the ball at the 12-yard line. And they need to get down to just about the 9-yard line to move the chains and give themselves a 1st and goal. Again, Eldon going to work out of the shotgun. Sinclair, the back behind him. Option, he's going to hang on to it, and no doing. The Aces sniff that one out, and they'll drop him for a bit of a loss. That'll bring up 3rd down for the Bulldogs, as he's going to lose yardage back to about the 13-yard line. So a negative yard for the Bulldogs on that play.
Still pretty close.
Yep. 3rd down and 4. Eldon Ball in the air. Caught. And that should be good enough for a first down at about the 8-yard line. So the catch made by Caden Sinclair, and that'll get them a fresh set of downs. It'll be first and goal, Edgerton, from the Aces' 8-yard line. So the Bulldogs looking to strike fast, hard, and score first here tonight.
Now they're coming in quick.
There's a handoff down to about the 6. It was number 3 with the carry, Scotty Krantz, one of the seniors recognized before the game tonight. Krantz is going to get to the 7-yard line. It's where they're going to say his knee touched. So Krantz will get him about a yard. It'll be second and goal from the 7. And that quick handoff to Sanchez goes nowhere. He might have made it back to the line of scrimmage. And it looks like Sanchez actually lost about a half a yard or so. So it'll be third and goal. The football now back near the 8-yard line. Clock rolling, 8:44 and counting here in quarter number 1. Again, just a really, really nice football facility they have here at Edgerton. Always a pleasure to come over here to do a game. Man in motion, dropping back to throw, ball in the air. He's got a man in the corner of the end zone, caught. Touchdown Bulldogs. Scotty Krantz makes the grab in the back corner of the end zone for 6. And Edgerton jumps out to an early 6-0 lead here in this week number 9 football game. And get ready for the conversion attempt. It looks like they're going to kick it.
Let's see what they got.
Yep. Kick is up. Looks good. And it is. Their kicker number 9, Parker Eldon, splits the uprights and makes it a 7-0 game in favor of the Bulldogs. And Edgerton will get ready to kick it off for the first time tonight. And the Aces will get ready to go on offense for the first time this evening. And we'll see how they stack up against this Bulldog squad here in week number 9. Again, it was a off day for the student body. The last couple of days, Wednesday and Thursday, were parent-teacher conferences at Hicksville schools. And when they have those, since the teachers need to stay almost a whole nother day after school, so they get Friday off, as do the students. So hope everybody in the Hicksville school system enjoys the 3-day weekend. Get ready to tee it up at the 40-yard line. Again, the kicker, number 9, Parker Eldon, tees it up. Got Parker Bassett and Brant Langham back deep for the Aces. And here we go, and it's going to be that'll be a roller, scooped up by Bassett. Bassett at the 30, Bassett at 35. Parker Bassett still on his feet, powering forward across the 40. And Bassett's going to be brought down about the 42-yard line. An excellent return to get this offensive series started for the Aces. So Bassett gives them off to about as good a start as you could hope for. First and 10 Aces, their own 42-yard line.
Let's see how Edgerton's defense is.
Yep. Aces will break huddle, and they're going to have Stuckey in at quarterback to start off tonight. Bassett on the near side towards us. 2 wideouts on the far side. And that'll be a carry right up the middle. That was Colin Level. Level powers him out to the 49-yard line, nearly midfield, 2nd and about 3. Level, the lone back behind Stuckey. Stuckey going to hang on to it himself. Round the corner, he's got the first down, and he'll pick up maybe another yard beyond that or 2. But that'll move the chains, and the Aces break onto the Bulldogs side of the field with a first down. Clock will continue to roll with 7.5 minutes to go here in our opening quarter. Braden Dix, the man in motion. He'll set. Stuckey out of the shotgun. Now Level goes out, gets the lateral. Level across midfield. Level got some running room. It gets across the 40. He'll get knocked down out of bounds at about the 38-yard line of the Bulldogs. And that's going to make it 2nd and about a yard. Now the Aces are going to shift around that front line again. Stuckey gets the call from the sideline. He's got both Langham and Level behind him in the backfield. Dix, the lone wide out. Rolling out, ball in the air, it's got a man. Broke up, kicked, and still in the air, and it finally falls to the ground. Almost intended receiver. Intended receiver was number 11, Bassett. Bassett got a hand on it, but couldn't drag it in. And then he accidentally kicked it. Everybody held their breath for a second, but it hit the ground. So that brings up 3rd and 1. Another shift for the Aces. See if they try the hard count here. Stuckey, quick handoff. That's to Langham. Langham, I don't know. We'll see. It looks like he might have been held up a little bit short. Yeah, that's going to bring up 4th down.
4th and 1.
So Brant Langham got the carry and was only able to get about a half yard. So 4th down and less than a yard to go for the Aces. They're going for it here. Dix in motion. Aces set. Now Langham in motion and a flag thrown. False start. Yep. Held him a little too long, and then the hard count got the wrong color jersey to move. So that'll back him up. It'll be 4th and 6 now. Still on the Bulldogs side of the field, but that moves the ball back to about the 43-yard line.
Still going for it.
Yep. At least that's what they're showing right now. Stuckey comes back out. Owen in trouble, rolling out, looking downfield, gets the ball away, and it'll be incomplete. Good defense there, number 22, Kellen Sanchez, broke it up, and it goes to the turf, incomplete, and the Aces turn it over on downs, and the Bulldogs will get the football back at their own 43-yard line. So the Aces got off to a good start, and then, again, with 4th and inches, a badly timed false start backed them up, and then unable to convert. Eldon back behind center. Quick handoff on the far side. He's breaking through the secondary. On the far sideline, they're finally going to get him down inside the 30-yard line. Another strong carry from Caden Sinclair as he'll move the chains and take him down inside the 30. They're going to mark him down out of bounds at the 28-yard line. So a quick strike run from the Bulldogs, and they're back in business right away. .520 and counting here in quarter number 1. Snap. Rolling back, looking for a caught at the 25-yard line. Nice move. Still on his feet, and he's going to do
another one.
Yep. Corey Herman makes the catch. Herman, they thought they were going to get him almost right away, but he put a little shake and bake move on and was able to break free. And then he dodged tackles and went right down the sideline into the end zone. Touchdown Bulldogs. That'll make it 12-0. No, it should be 13-0, I believe. Didn't they convert on the kick?
I don't think they countered it.
Okay, maybe not. The scoreboard is saying 12-0, so maybe there was a problem with the kick. All right.
It's a little bit of, not a little bit, there's a whole lot of glare coming from the scoreboard. You can't really see what it is on the camera.
And we'll wait for and they are saying that this is good. So the scoreboard now says 13-0. So maybe I thought the kick was good. Maybe it wasn't.
Looked good for me too. Didn't count it. Maybe it wasn't.
So 13-0 Bulldogs. Aces are going to get ready to go back on offense again. 5:05 to go here in quarter number 1. Bill and Connor, your crew from Hicksville Community Television. Glad to have you here with us at Edgerton High School tonight, Bulldog Field. On again, senior night for Edgerton. And in all probability, our last road game for this football season. We'll wrap things up next week on Friday at Aces Field. It's been kind of odd this year because we've been every other week. We've been away, then home, away, then home, away, then home. Usually you have a couple of away games in a row and a couple of home games in a row at some point, but
didn't quite think of it.
Not this year. That's okay. Got to have some good road trips. Got to enjoy, again, always fun to go and do a game at Patrick Henry. And Eden has a really nice facility. And we were at Antwerp as well. And here at Edgerton. And just, always kind of nice. At Ayersville, too. But can't forget the Pilots and their hospitality. This time he puts his foot into it. And that one's going to roll back through the back of the end zone. They're jumping up and down. He's got a leg on him. Again, that was a great kick. Parker Eldon got his leg into it, and he puts that one through the back of the end zone, so that'll bring it out for the Aces at the 20-yard line. They'll have 80 yards to go to hit pay dirt. So Stuckey's going to stay in at QB. And here we go. Quick hitter out and broken up. Langham, the intended receiver. And it was Carter Gibson, number 11, breaking up the play for the Bulldogs. 2nd and 10 now for Hicksville. And Stuckey's going to go over to the sideline. Get the word from Coach Justin Davis. And then he's going to go back and make sure he heard it right. Okay, there he goes. Brody Flegel, by the way, is the head coach of the Edgerton Bulldogs. Quick handoff, that's to Level. Level, nice strong run. Colin Level brought up just short of first down yardage. He might have even made it. We'll see where they spot the ball. Level gets it to the 30-yard line, and they're going to move the chains. Yep. So Colin Level, strong yard, gets him 10. Strong run gets him 10, rather, and a fresh set of downs. Move the ball out to the 30-yard line. So here we go. Level. Again, puts it up in the air and almost intercepted.
Not quite.
Langham, the intended receiver, the ball was maybe just a little bit short. So it was just a little bit long for the Bulldog defender and a little bit short for the intended ace receiver. So they kind of battled it out, and neither of them wins. The ball goes to the turf, and it'll bring up 2nd and 10 for the Aces. 4:19 to go in our opening quarter. Aces down 13-0, looking to get some points on the board here to draw a little closer in this game. Stuckey hands it off to Langham. Brant Langham battling forward across the 35 to about the 36. So that'll make it a 3rd and 4 for the Aces. Stuckey again working out of the shotgun. He's got 2 out wide on the near side towards where we're located. 1 on the far side. Colin Level, the back behind him in the backfield. Pitches it to Langham. Langham looking for a corner. A flag flies. Langham gets them the first down yardage and gets out of bounds at about the 45-yard line, but flag thrown back at the 33. And that's normally where you're going to see a hold. We'll wait for the official determination. And it will be a hold, and it will be against the Aces. Back them up 10. So after the holding penalty, it's going to be 3rd and 14. And that's going to move the ball all the way back to the 26-yard line. Again, the Aces need to get the ball to the 40 to move the chains. Stuckey checking his wristband. Again, rolling out. He's in trouble. Gets away from one, but that'll be all she wrote. They'll bring him down about the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up 4th down, and the punting team will come out. Way too deep in their end of the field to go for it on 4th down.
Yes, sir.
So in comes Langham to do the punting. Langham gets the snap, gets his foot into it. The ball comes down, and they're going to just let it roll. And the Aces are going to down it at about the 27-yard line, it looks like, of the Bulldogs. Good punt from Brant Langham. Reverses the field. And the Bulldogs will take over on their own side of the field again. Looks like to be about the 27-yard line.
28.
28 is what they got on the scoreboard, okay? Okay, yeah, I'll agree with that, 28. Seeing where they put the football down. Quick snap, quick handoff. Turns the corner, cuts upfield, and brought down at about the 35-yard line. That'll bring up second down. And about 3 for the Bulldogs. Again, the nose of the football right on the 35-yard line. Eldon hands it off. Ball's loose, and the Aces have it. Maddox Baker had the ball. It popped loose.
Flag on the field.
The Aces fall on it and recover. A clear recovery was indicated. And there is was it a flag or no, that was the orange change of possession.
Oh.
Yeah. Your predecessor did the same thing when he first started doing football too. He kept confusing the change of possession orange with the penalty yellow.
Solid oopsie poopsie right there.
That's all right. Stuckey, great field position for the Aces. Wanted to capitalize on the recovered fumble. Level. Some forward progress. Well, maybe not. Nope, 2nd and 10. So the Aces, as the play clock down to 9, 8, down to 5, down to 3. Get it away finally. Stuckey caught. Langham crossing the field. Langham trying to break free. They finally get him around the jersey and drag him down, but inside the 30 at about the 29-yard line. That'll move the chains. It'll be first down for the Aces. Aces play called. Stuckey puts, and as soon as they do it, it's a false start. And that'll back them up 5. The motion man started moving, and one of the up men started moving too when he saw them move out of the corner of the eye, is all I can figure. So another false start penalty backs the Aces up 5 yards again. Still first down, but now a 1st and 15. Stuckey, ball in the air, caught and already on his knees. Braden Dix makes the grab, but is downed immediately at the 30-yard line. So that gets back most of the penalty yardage, and it'll bring up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 11.
Well, 10 and a half.
10 and a half.
I was looking to where the flag is. They always round up or down on the scoreboard, but so it's a little more than 10. But we'll say either a long 10 or a short 11. And it doesn't matter because Colin Level's got open field. Colin Level. I think that he's going to be brought up just short. I'm not seeing a touchdown indication. He was down inside the 5, though. It'll be 1st and goal. Colin Level gets him down within striking distance easily. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line. And the Aces punch it in. Touchdown, Hicksville. And that evens things up a little bit. It makes it a 13-6 game with the conversion attempt pending here.
Pretty nice possession there.
Yeah. And the Aces did what you need to do. That's capitalize on the turnover. And this time they recover the fumble and they make it burn. Now Stuckey's going to drop back to kick. Snaps down. Kick is up. And good. So 13-7. And that missed extra point by the Bulldogs might come into play here as we move through the remainder of this game. But the Aces finally able to get it down the field. They punch it in, and with 3.7 seconds left in the quarter, they narrow the gap 13-7. So we'll kick it off to change possession of the football, and that'll probably be pretty much it for quarter number 1. But we'll stand by. We'll take a bit of a break and thank some of our underwriters between quarters, as we always do. Good crowd here tonight supporting the Aces. They made the trip up Route 49 from Hicksville. The Aces Pride Marching Band is here tonight. They'll be performing at halftime, along with the Bulldogs Marching Band. We got to hear them. It was kind of nice. They played the Aces fight song for us at the very beginning of the game.
Saving our band some work.
All right. Stuckey's going to tee it up at the 40-yard line, and we're going to get ready to get back into action and wrap up quarter number 1. And we'll see what the Aces have up their sleeve for the kickoff. They've been known to engage in some shenanigans on kickoffs in the past. And here we go. And this time he puts his foot into it. It's going to come down and get scooped up at about the 24 or 28-yard line. Still on his feet, and he'll bring it out to about the 39-yard line. And that will be the end of the first quarter. So we've played the first 12 minutes, and after one, it's the homestanding Edgerton Bulldogs leading the Hicksville Aces 13-7 first quarter score. As we get ready for quarter number 2, we want to say a big thank you to one of our Diamond Level underwriting supporters making our coverage possible here at Edgerton High School tonight. That's our good friends at the Hicksville Pharmacy. They're your good neighbor pharmacy located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. A full pharmacy for you and your family's pharmaceutical needs. They can also take care of veterinarian prescriptions as well. I did not know that, but I found that out this week. Also medical supplies and equipment, over-the-counter medications, and more. All gifts and sundries, greeting cards. Next time you're in downtown Hicksville, stop by, browse around, and see for yourself what a difference being locally owned and operated truly makes. We want to thank the Myers family for their continued support of our Aces Sports broadcast here on Hicksville Community Television. And hey, if you want to get the latest information on COVID boosters, flu shots, and more, feel free to give them a call, 419-542-6218, and they'll be happy to help you out. We want to thank them again for their continued support of our Aces Sports broadcasts here on HIX-TV. Our good friends at the Hicksville Pharmacy, your good neighbor pharmacy, located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. All right, here we go. Bulldogs back on offense. Again, a handoff to Sanchez. Kellen Sanchez, as a flag flies in the backfield for the Bulldogs. He'll get down to about the 45-yard line of Edgerton, but it's going to come back. They've already indicated the foul is against the Edgerton Bulldogs. Again, they throw it in the backfield. And most likely a hold. They'll back it up 10 yards. I did not see the indication from the referee, but I'm assuming a hold based on the hole that opened up for Sanchez when he got the carry. So they'll back him up 10, and it'll be 1st and 20. Eldon rolling out, puts the ball in the air, caught, and taken down immediately at the 30-yard line for a pickup of only about 3. That'll make it second down and 18 as they're just giving him a couple yards on that reception. So now the Bulldogs with a second and 18. Dropping back, Eldon puts the ball in the air. And was that intercepted?
I think
it was.
Orange on the field.
Yeah, they're saying Ace's ball. I don't know who intercepted it. The ball got thrown, and I saw it go bumping into the air. And the next thing I know, Hicksville players are jumping around, and the officials run in and say, yeah, Ace's ball. So the interception recovered at the 23-yard line, of the Bulldogs, and the Aces in a bit of a hurry up. They've managed to get the chains and everything reset, so here we go. Another golden opportunity for Hicksville here. Stuckey dropping back, puts the ball in the air, caught, knocked loose, and they're saying he never established control. Incomplete. Ball caught by Paxton Yoder, and he was hit immediately, and the ball came loose. So the fans in front of us from Edgerton are not happy, but you have to complete the catch and control it and make a football move before it becomes a fumble, and he had not done that. He caught the ball, but then he was hit, and it came out immediately. So 2nd and 10 now for the Aces. And that'll be a quick handoff. Level, turning and trying. He's going to be brought down pretty close to the line of scrimmage. They might give him a yard. Looks like it's going to be at about the 21-22. So Level, going to get him a couple. Make it 3rd and 8. So the Aces just outside of the red zone at the 21-yard line with a 3rd and 8 after the interception. Again, looking to capitalize on the turnover here. For sure, I know that Hicksville is going to be in 4-down territory at this point.
Unless they can make a play right here.
Timeout. Stuckey did not like something he saw, or else he was running short on time on the play clock. Either way, he calls the timeout. So that'll be the first timeout taken in the game, and the first of the 3 timeouts the Aces have available to them here in the first quarter. And on this timeout, we'll say a big thank you to our silver level underwriting supporter, the Hicksville Bank, member FDIC, with the main branch in Hicksville, Ohio, and one of their branches off right here in Edgerton, Ohio as well. Check them out online for the listen. You can see all of the financial services that they have available and all the banking services they provide for you and your family. You can also check out the branch locations, all the hours of operations, and lots more. We want to thank them as a silver level underwriter. They're with us for certain select broadcasts throughout the year, including tonight's football coverage against Edgerton. Our good friends, the Hicksville Bank, member FDIC, and online at www.thb.bank. Stuckey hangs on to it himself. Spin move. Owen's going to get inside the 20 to about the maybe 18-yard line before he's backed up. So that's going to bring up 4th down and 6 for the Aces. Still plenty of time on the play clock. Stuckey checks his wristband. They set. Here we go. Stuckey looking downfield, puts the ball in the air. He's got a man, and it is caught.
Good.
Touchdown.
Tie game.
Oh, my.
Aces are stepping up their
That
game
was
since the first play.
Brant Langham makes the grab in the end zone, and we're tied at 13, and the Aces at the conversion attempt here can take the lead. 9:18 to go in the half. And Brant Langham gets the job done. He catches the Stuckey pass and takes it into the end zone, hangs on to it, and ties up the game. Stuckey now to see if he can get a point. Ball's down, kicks up. And it's good. And just like that, the Aces with a 1-point lead here tonight, 14-13, as they'll get ready to kick it back into the hands of the Edgerton Bulldogs. So for the first time tonight, the Bulldogs are on the short end of the scoreboard here on senior night. And the Aces faithful on the other side of the field have come to life. They are revved up, raring and ready to go. Had to get a swig of soda there. So the Edgerton Bulldogs come out onto the field. They're getting ready to get the football back. 2 turnovers by Edgerton have resulted in 2 touchdowns for the Aces. So again, the Aces getting the job done when it comes to the turnovers tonight and capitalizing on them. Stuckey setting up the tee on the 40-yard line to kick it off to Edgerton. The Bulldogs itching to get the football back into their hands. And here we go. Aces will break huddle. And it'll be an onside. And I think the Bulldogs fall on it. They'll have good field position. That's one of the downsides if you do the onside or squib kick and the other team does recover it. They usually are going to have pretty good field position, and that'll be the case this time as Edgerton will have the football to start this offensive series. Looks like at about their 49-yard line. Yep. So only 51 yards to go for the Bulldogs, and they've got over 9 minutes to work with here in this second quarter. Mason Eldon. Quick handoff, powering straight ahead inside to the 45, down to about the 44. And Krantz carrying the ball that time. Scotty gets him down again to the 44-yard line, where it will be second and about 3. Again, Eldon put the ball in the air. He's got a man open, and it's caught. Out of bounds almost immediately, but not before a long gain on the catch. That was Carter Gibson, number 11, pulling the ball in. That'll be at the Aces 23-yard line, first and 10 Edgerton. Mason Eldon in the shotgun. Hand off to number 3. And he's going to be brought down about the 20-yard line. Scotty Krantz, short gain. Looks like he's going to be just inside the 20, so they break into the red zone, where it'll be second down and about 7. Yep. put the football right on the 20. Eldon puts the ball in the air, wide open. Oh, somebody missed an assignment there. Caden Sinclair all by himself in the end zone. Doesn't get much easier than that. Easy catch, and just like that, touchdown Bulldogs, and they're back up by 5. Well, they haven't put it on the scoreboard yet, so we'll wait and see. Nope.
No good.
It was no good. He must have dropped it. I thought he caught it. So that'll make it 3rd and 7. So we'll try again. Eldon out to Sanchez. Sanchez takes it upfield, and Sanchez still on his feet. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 10-yard line. That'll be a 1st and goal for Edgerton, with the football resting right on the 10-yard line. And they'll blow this one dead with a false start. Yep. So that'll back Edgerton up 5. It'll be 1st and goal from the 15. Bulldogs break huddle. And again, Eldon, ball in the air. And that time, the officials' arms all go up. They all agree that was a catch, and that will be a touchdown. So with that, it's now a 5-point game, 19-14, and we'll see what the Bulldogs are going to do here. Will they kick, or are they going to go for 2 to try to even things up a little bit? Yeah, it looks like they're going to move things around. They're showing kick right now. And they will kick it. And that will be good. So it's a 6-point lead once again for the Bulldogs as they go back on top over the Aces, 20-14, with 7 minutes and 18 seconds to go here in the first half. As the big full hunter's moon starts to slowly rise up through the trees on the far side of the field. The lights are on, and it's a beautiful night for football. So we're supposed to have a little bit of a warm-up this weekend here in Northwest Ohio. So lots to look forward to. It'll be a great weekend here. So the Bulldogs will get ready to give the ball back to the Aces. And Hicksville will do what they can to answer the Bulldogs' scoring drive. Aces back out onto the field as well. Teed up at the 40-yard line. And here we go. Kick is up and caught back at about the 5. Straight up the spout. Diving down near the 30. That's a return by number 9, Brody Walter. Walter gets some pretty good field position out at about the 29-yard line. And the Aces will set up shop there, 1st and 10. So here we go, back on offense. Owen Stuckey in the shotgun. Stuckey laterals it out, caught by Bassett. Bassett keeps his footing, and he'll get some positive yardage before they shuffle him out of bounds. Looks like he might have picked up 3 or 4. They're going to give him credit for 3. Krantz pushed him out of bounds. So Bassett makes it 2nd and 7 for the Aces. Quick direct snap, and not much there. Might have picked up another yard or so, but brought up short of the 35-yard line.
Give him a couple, looks like.
About 3rd and 5. Yep. Ball at the 34-yard line. Aces break huddle. Snap. Hand on the reverse. Langham runs into one of his own men and then a couple defenders, and he'll be brought down short. Needed to get out to the 39-yard line, and Langham brought down at about the 34, so no real gain. Might have even lost a little bit. Yeah, well, they're going to put the ball back about where it was, 34-yard line. And it's 4th down. And Langham dropping back to punt. He gets his foot into it, and it'll be caught at about the 31-yard line. That's Sanchez. Sanchez gets across the 40 and falls forward for another yard or 2. And that's where the Bulldogs will set up shop, 1st and 10. So the Aces get the ball back, and they aren't able to get anything going offensively that time around, and they have to punt it away. So it'll be 1st and 10 Bulldogs at their own 42-yard line when play resumes here. Eldon, ball in the air again. Open receiver caught at the Aces 30-yard line by number 3, Scotty Krantz. Krantz gets the Bulldogs a 1st down at the Aces 30-yard line. Keep that clock rolling. Mason Eldon puts a man in motion. Gives the ball to him. That's number 3, Krantz. Scotty Krantz, and flags thrown near the end of the play. They bring him down about the 25-yard line, but again, flags thrown. And that's going to be an illegal block to the back on the Bulldogs. I'll put it at the 40-yard line, where it will still be first down, but now first and 20. Clock rolling, 4:45 and counting here before halftime. Eldon, again a man open, and incomplete. Couldn't control it, it hit the ground. Went into his hands, but he couldn't get his hands underneath it, and when he went down to the turf, the ball bounced off the ground as well.
Couldn't quite get it.
Second and 20. Snap. Eldon, quick hitter out to Sanchez. Sanchez heads up field. He gets across the 35-yard line. They'll bring him down at about the 33. Brings up still a third and long, third and about 12. Third and 13 officially. They need to get down near the 20-yard line to move the chains. So third and long for the Bulldogs. Eldon in trouble. Eldon throws it out, and it's dropped. And wisely so. They did better off with it being an incomplete pass than had he caught that and been tackled immediately. They'd have lost even more yardage. That'll bring up fourth down and decision time for the Bulldogs. Ball's on the Aces' 33-yard line. But they've got to get 13 yards or better to move the chains. And I guess they figured that even if they don't do anything, the Aces take over at their own 33-yard line. They can live with that. And they're going to take a timeout. I think we're going to see if they can maybe get him to jump and get an easy 5 yards before they ran the play. That didn't happen, and before the play clock ran out. Timeout called. First timeout of the half by the Edgerton Bulldogs. So they'll talk about it. 3:45 to go at halftime. Again, at the half, we'll shut down the headset microphones and bring you the band of performances. And after that, Connor and I will be back with the second half play-by-play for you here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel.
You're going to be out here announcing the band.
That's correct.
Nobody can get rid of you.
Nope. I'm like a bad penny. I just keep turning up. So we'll also take some time at halftime to thank some more of our underwriters and sort of set the stage for what we hope is going to be an exciting second half. The Aces could use a good defensive stop here on fourth down and a chance to get another offensive series in before halftime. See how things go. Ball is up and in the air and overthrows everybody. That one floated on him. And so they'll turn it over on downs, and the Aces will get the football back first and 10 on their own 33-yard line. So decent field position to start a drive for Hicksville. And they've got plenty of time, 3:39 to work with. Down by 6, 20-14. Quick handoff. Level,
Fighting.
powering forward to about the 48, 49 yard, or 43, 44 yard line. Almost a first down carry. We'll see where they mark it. He's going to be just short. It'll be 2nd and 1. Stuckey will bring in the play. Level, the lone back behind him. Wide outs on either side of the line. Stuckey rolling out. Stuckey tries to cut up field. Stuckey's going to at least get him the first down. He'll be brought down at about the 45-yard line, but he got the job done. The most important thing was to get the line he gained there, move the chains. He was looking to cut and hopefully get more than just a yard or two, but in the end, he made the right decision and got him a fresh set of downs and the ball out to the 45-yard line. The fire drill here. Stuckey puts the ball in the air, caught by Langham. Langham breaks free. Langham still on his feet. Langham turning those legs and to the 41-yard line, maybe the 40. We'll see where they mark him. It'll be first down for the Aces. Brant Langham was not going to be stopped that time. He did not stop running. They had to drag him down. 1st and 10, Hicksville at the Bulldogs' 40-yard line. Clock rolling, 2:20 and counting. Direct snap to Level. Level bounces off a defender and then tries to find a seam to cut up field. Has no luck. So got back to the line of scrimmage. He took the direct snap but ran right into the defensive line and then tried to get around the end. Nothing doing. They closed it off nicely. 2nd and 10 for the Aces. Stuckey rolling out, looking downfield, still looking, sets, gets the ball in the air. Langham stumbled on his route and was still trying to recover from that stumble when the ball came to him.
Couldn't quite get it.
And could not quite. It bounced off of the number on his chest, and he couldn't quite hang on to it. So that'll bring up 3rd down and 10. Like I said, if he hadn't had that little stumble there at about the 5-yard line, I bet he would have hauled that in. So we'll try it one more time. Aces need to get to the 30 to move the chains. Blitz is coming. Rolling out. Stuckey still. Yep, nothing doing there. Drop for a loss. And we're going to have a timeout on the field. And that's going to be the Bulldogs. Edgerton going to call the timeout here with 1:01. It's 4th and 13 for the Aces after that tackle for loss. Ball at the 43-yard line of the Bulldogs. Hicksville will get the ball to start the second half. And I think what they're talking at down there is, I mean, if I was Coach Justin Davis, I'd take a crack at it. Why not? I mean, you got a minute to go. And so I'm imagining that the Edgerton Bulldogs are planning out what they want to do if that happens and it does not succeed and they get the ball back with less than a minute. They're probably going to try to get things situated with what they want to do so they don't have to take a lot of time. They can just move out onto the field and get going if they want to. and also talking about what they need to do to make sure that the Aces don't get any more points here. I mean, if the Aces, again, get the ball to the 30-yard line, they get a fresh set of downs, and Hicksville can still call timeout and stop the clock if they need to. So here we go. Stuckey dropping back. Stuckey in trouble. Stuckey working his way through. Stuckey's going to be grabbed, and we'll see if they're going to call that a incomplete pass or a fumble. It's going to be first down for Edgerton either way. It's just going to, I guess, depend on the spot. They're going to say it was an incomplete pass, so they're not going to change the ball's location. It's going to remain at the 43-yard line of the Edgerton Bulldogs, 1st and 10, and 51 seconds for Edgerton to work with here to close out this first half. Eldon, and a catch and then a pitch. And that's Krantz. What a nice trick play there. Pass went to to Carter Gibson, number 11. Gibson caught the ball, and then a backwards pass to Krantz, and then Scotty Krantz taken off upfield. And a flag on the play. The flag, though, is located on that's about the 26, 27-yard line. And it's going to be a face mask, the 15-yard variety against the Aces. So a personal foul, the face mask, is going to attack on even more to the Krantz run. And they're going to advance the ball down to the 15, for about the 13-yard line, it looks like. So, Eldon, ball thrown, caught. Sanchez slips a tackle. Sanchez out of bounds, but it'll be, I think, first down yardage. So it'll be 1st and goal for the Bulldogs inside the 5. 1st and goal from the 2 is what the officials say. And Edgerton still 27.7 seconds on the second quarter clock. Looking to punch it in one more time before halftime. Get back up to a 2-score advantage in this game. And they're going to tackle him for a loss. Back by outside of the 10-yard line. It looks like about the 12 or the 13. Mason Eldon. And Edgerton is going to take their third and final timeout, I do believe. They're up by 6, 20-14. They've got 22 seconds left, or 21.9. And with that tackle for loss, it is 2nd and goal now from about the 12-yard line. So the official standing over the ball, making sure it stays exactly where it needs to be. Again, the moon continues to rise over Edgerton, Ohio.
It's a nice looking moon.
It's the super moon. Last night was the last night of the full moon. This is a nearly full moon, but yeah, a super moon on top of everything else.
So you don't got to worry about any werewolves tonight.
All right. 2nd and goal from the 12 for the Bulldogs. Eldon launches it. It's a jump ball, and it's caught. That's Krantz in the end zone. Touchdown. Scotty Krantz strikes again. to make it 26-14 and put the Bulldogs up by a dozen, and the PAT pending. The Aces will get the football back. They might have about 12, 13 seconds to work with when they do. And, of course, they will get the ball to start the second half. Kick is up. And looked good here, and it is good. So it's a 13-point lead once again as the Bulldogs increase their lead 27-14 over the Aces. And with 16.8 seconds left in this first half, the Aces will get ready to get the football back. And we'll see what they want to do with that, if they're going to try to make anything happen or if they'd be content to take the knee and go into the locker room and see if they can make some adjustments. The Aces, I mean, they've shown they can play with this team, and they're able to score. They've been able to get the turnovers and take advantage of them.
Yep, put it back into action.
Yep. They did shoot themselves in the foot a couple times. Again, a 15-yard face mask penalty isn't going to be very helpful, and some holding calls and some false starts. But those are things that can be worked on and adjustments that can be made and things that can be corrected for the second half. So we'll see what's going to happen here as the Bulldogs tee it up. Get ready to kick it off one more time here, and probably one last time in this first half. Again, their kicker, Parker Eldon, who I think is Mason's older brother, but I'm not sure. But Parker Eldon, the junior, kicks it. It is a short, high kick, and the Aces are going to just fall on it. Catch was called by Nick Weiskup, number 24. So he falls on it, and the Aces will have the ball on their own 37-yard line. And we'll see what they're going to do here. Again, they've got 14.3 seconds and 2 timeouts to work with. So, well, who knows? They got time to maybe take a shot down the field. They're not doing the victory formation, so. Yep, Stuckey's going to drop back, lateral it out, level with a stiff arm, and level goes around the corner, picks up 2 or 3. And they're not calling a timeout, so that'll do it. That's the end of the first half. So we played the first 24, and at halftime, it's the homestanding Edgerton Bulldogs leading the Hicksville Aces by 13, 27-14, your halftime score. I'm going to take a bit of a break. We're going to be thanking our underwriters coming up a little bit later, but right now I'm going to shut down the headset microphones. We're going to go down to the field for the halftime show, and Connor and I will be back, and we will have the second half play-by-play coming your way right here.
as the Aces Pride marching band brings you a nightmare on High Street. Something strange in the neighborhood? Who are you gonna call? Ghostbusters! Of Dr. Frankenstein's laboratory, the unthinkable takes form. Behold, the monster rises from bolts of lightning and madness, brought to life by a spark that defies nature itself. Prepare for the creature to walk amongst us. It's alive! And though you want to stay alive, your body starts to shiver, for no mere mortal can resist the evil of the thriller.
And now, the Edgerton Bulldogs marching band from the Regiment of Hicksville South presents a special performance of Class 2025. Our 7 senior band members are Greg Brown, Tyler Atkins, Andy Scott, Aaron Jackson, Riley Oliver, DJ Sterling, and Trevor Long. Opening up tonight's show is our first Emily Starr and Aaron Jackson. Released in April 1976, Wake Up Puppy was the price of the chart, reaching #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 in September of that year. It became certified platinum after selling over 2 million US records. In 2019, it was listed at
I'll tell you when. So what happens is,
top 100 songs of all time. Here's our first selection. Play that one for you.
You want to run down, get another drink? Got time? 2:59.
This song was chosen by singer Grace Leonard. Secret Anchorman was recorded by John Leonard. Secret Anchorman sat number 3 on the Billboard charts, becoming one of Leonard's biggest hits. After gaining popularity from the series, Rivers re-recorded this second single, 2 additional verses, and was released as a single. We hope you enjoyed our second selection of Karen's TV show, Secret Anchorman. This song was chosen by singer Trevor Font, originally recorded and released by Tom in the early 1990s. Life is a Highway climbed the US and Canadian charts, peaking at number 6 on the Billboard Hot 100. Life is a Highway was re-recorded in 2005 for the movie Hot by Rascal Flatts. The cover version won the favorite song from the movie at the 33rd People's Choice Awards. We hope you enjoy our final selection of the night, Life is a Highway.
Welcome out onto the field tonight's Bulldog Blaster operators. Parent of senior football player Brian Stark and senior cross-country runner Nathaniel Tomlinson. If you want a free t-shirt, let's hear you make some noise!
That's what we got again.
We can hear you! You're on the roof.
Weeks here at Edgerton, but
the guys that were supposed to be with us aren't here, so
Yeah,
with the
but-
whole place to ourselves.
yeah, so we've got this very spacious room, well lit, and they've got heating and air conditioning, and I mean, just it is really, really nice. And we want to say a huge thank you again to the athletic department here at Edgerton High School. Their athletic director is Keith Marilat, and again, we just want to thank them so very much for allowing us to be here, giving us the space, and letting us be here with the live stream coverage. We appreciate it an awful lot. We also want to thank a couple of our Diamond Level underwriting supporters for making our live coverage possible here this evening. Especially their support is especially appreciated when we are on the road as we are here tonight. That includes our good friends at APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio, located in Hicksville's Industrial Park, offering solutions to business and industry along the lines of welding, powder coating, safety equipment, so much more. And beyond that, they also help out at Hicksville schools, the vocational agriculture, the VOAG program. They participate at. There are several students from Hicksville who spend a part of their day at APT learning and training for the various types of business and industry that they do over there. Plus, they've supplied modules at Hicksville schools that students take advantage of there as well. It's just a terrific partnership. They help out with so many things in the community, including Hicksville Community Television. And if you are looking for a terrific place to maybe start a career or a second career or add to skills you already have, they have some terrific opportunities available. You can go online to aptmfg.com/careers for a complete listing of all of those openings. You can fill out an application, upload your resume online. They would love to hear from you, and who knows, maybe you can become a part of the APT manufacturing family. We want to thank them so very much for their continued support of our Aces Sports broadcasts. APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio, online at aptmfg.com/careers. Thanks also to the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. If you're in the market for a vehicle, brand new, pre-owned car, truck, van, or SUV, check out the selection they have on the lots, or you can check out the entire dealer inventory online anytime at jimschmidtauto.com. Remember, it's always about service before, during, and after the sale. At the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, we want to thank them. 15 years now and counting that they have been underwriting all of our Aces Sports coverage. We want to thank them. We hope you will as well. The Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and of course online at jimschmidtauto.com. Well, the Aces are down as we get ready to get the third quarter underway. The Bulldogs scored a couple times in the second quarter to jump out to a 27-14 lead, up by 2 scores, 13 points. But the Aces will get the ball to start the third quarter, and they have shown that as long as they can keep the penalty bugaboos at bay, they've been able to play with these Edgerton Bulldogs. They had a recovered fumble, resulting in a touchdown. An intercepted pass resulting in a touchdown. So they've capitalized on the Bulldogs' mistakes the way they need to. And they have been playing pretty well. Again, it's just that they've had some penalties that have backed them up and stalled some of their offensive drives. So we're looking forward to a fun second half here tonight at Edgerton. And again, the Aces are going to be on the field on offense first. Connor Myers, Bill Murphy, we're your crew from Hicksville Community Television with you live. Hope you are enjoying the coverage here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. And we're ready to get things up and running for quarter number 3 here at Bulldog Field tonight. Good performances by both the bands at halftime, too, by the way. Hats off to both of them. Great job. All right, number 9, Parker Eldon, the kicker for the Bulldogs. Eldon puts his foot into it. Caught back at about the 15-yard line. That's Bassett, Parker Bassett, crossing the field, cutting up, looking for another hole, and he shakes another defender. Bassett still on his feet. Bassett with a stiff arm. Bassett out across the 40-yard line. And another strong run back from Parker Bassett. His first run back in the first quarter was another strong run as well. And again, he gets some really good field position out past the 40-yard line to start this first drive here in quarter number 3 for the Aces. So, Owen Stuckey, quarterbacking for the Aces tonight. Brings the play out from the sideline, huddles him up, and lines him up. We're ready to go. Man in motion, that's Brant Langham. Stuckey fakes the handoff, puts the ball in the air. This is going to be picked off. It is. Intercepted by number 17, Braden Leppelmeyer. Knew it was going to happen. The intended receiver, Braden Dix, number 3, fell down. And all Leppelmeyer had to do was just take a step over to where Dix would have been to catch the football. And just like that, the fortunes of the Aces turn. And it's 1st and 10 for the Edgerton Bulldogs. Their first turnover recovery of the night. Again, an interception made by Braden Leppelmeyer. And that gives the Bulldogs a 1st and 10. On their own 45-yard line. Not the start the Aces wanted in this third quarter. Eldon puts the ball in the air. Caught, and again, it's that little handoff to Krantz. This time, Krantz doesn't get the yardage that he did last in the first half with that play, but he'll still get it out to about the 41-yard line of the Aces, and he'll move the chains. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs, looking to add to their 13-point advantage. On the line, split backs behind Mason Eldon. Eldon, handoff to number 3, Krantz. Krantz going to get swarmed under. He's going to scramble and get back close, but he is going to lose a yard or two. Aces got into the backfield quickly there, and they were able to get Krantz down with a 2-yard loss. 2nd and 12 now for Edgerton. There's the snap, quick release, and that'll be incomplete. Intended receiver number 11, Carter Gibson, and Gibson couldn't get it under control, hits the turf. And that'll bring up 3rd and 12. Oh, they're going to say he caught it? Okay. I thought it bounced off I thought it was incomplete. All right.
Still 3rd and 7.
Yep, it's still 3rd and long for the Bulldogs. Eldon back to throw again, scrambling, and he's going to get popped. 45-yard line. He's taken down. I think that was Weiskup, number 24, was in there with a few other Aces, and they'll drop him to bring up 4th and about 15 or 16 yards to go. And the punting team will come out. Sanchez, the punter, puts his foot into it. And Langham will get it at the 10-yard line. Langham working his way through traffic. They just trip him off past the 30-yard line, and he'll be down at about the 34. Langham was starting to work up a pretty good head of steam there, and they just got him around the ankle. So the Aces dodge a bullet there, back on offense after turning it over. They'll shuffle things around with our offensive line and get ready to get down to business here. 1st and 10, Hicksville. Man in motion, Stuckey, quick handoff. That's to Langham. Langham gets a good angle and gets across the 40-yard line to about the 42. Pickup of about 7. 2nd and 3 coming up for the Aces. Stuckey gets the snap, drops back to throw, looks downfield, doesn't see anybody, scrambling for his life. Stuckey, and they're going to say he was in the grasp and down. Under control, got it away, and it was caught by Level, but they're going to say, nope, he was in the grasp. That'll be a big loss for the Aces. That'll bring up 3rd and long for Hicksville. Moves the ball all the way back to about the 29-yard line. It's 3rd, and it looks like about 16 yards. The ball, they need to get to the 44-yard line to move the chains. So 3rd and long for Hicksville. And it's over the head of Stuckey. He's running, and all he can do is fall on it. He can grab the ball and fall on it, and the Aces are going to punt away. And again, they shoot themselves in the foot and wind up moving in the wrong direction. And now it's going to be a punt for Brant Langham, as it is 4th and half a football field or something like that.
Yeah,
It is a long way to go.
Not the prettiest possession.
No.
There.
It's 4th and 33, if you're counting, or make that 32. I apologize. 4th and 32, and there's the punt, and it's going to take a nice Aces roll, and it's going to stay in bounds, and it's going to be down at the Aces 40. Looks like about the 47, 48-yard line. So that's about the best that you could hope for on a punt from that deep on your end of the field.
Yeah.
A nice roll, and it stayed in bounds. And the Aces were able to down it. And again, it is going to be on their side of the field still. And they're going to mark it on the Aces, Hicksville's 47-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Clock stopped with 7:04 to go here in this 3rd quarter. And Bulldogs back on offense here on their home field on senior night. Quick hitter out, caught. And stays in bounds. They finally get him down around the 30. Nice footwork by Carter Gibson. It looked like they had him back at about the 35-yard line, but he managed to slip the tackle and tiptoe on the sideline and pick up another 3 or 4 yards. They marked him out of bounds at the 32. But that'll be 1st down yardage for Edgerton. Mason Eldon out of the shotgun. Quick handoff to Sanchez. Sanchez straight up the middle. Sanchez powering forward inside the 20, down to about the 16. Another first down for the Bulldogs, as again they're in the red zone and threatening. Eldon again hands it to Sanchez, and Sanchez again, fancy footwork. He gets down near the 10. Second down for the Bulldogs. Second and about 4, 10-yard line. Eldon, quick throw, picked off. This could be a pick 6. See if he can take it to the house.
It's going.
He's at the 20, the 10, into
and
the end
touchdown,
zone.
all the way from
Touchdown.
downtown.
Number 3, Braden Dix takes it to the house with a pick 6. Oh, my. I'm looking on the field just to make sure there are no yellow flags anywhere. I ain't seeing any.
That one's going in the highlight reel.
Holy moly. That's the
thing they wanted.
That's like the play of one of the game for sure, and maybe even the best play that the Aces have done all season.
Yeah, great game to be here.
Because that had to be about a 90-yard return or so into the end zone. Oh, my. Braden Dick should get a sticker to go on his helmet for that one. So the Aces will line up to attempt the conversion.
Hopefully maybe the energy will help the Aces come back.
That'll give them some momentum and get the defense fired up for a good 3 and out and get the ball back. That one
not
is
quite.
No good. I don't know if it was just a bad kick, if he missed the kick, or if somebody got a hand on it.
Yeah, I think the guy got a hand on it.
But either way,
didn't get enough air.
So now both teams have missed a conversion attempt, so it remains a 7-point game. 27-20. The Bulldogs still with the touchdown lead. And they're getting ready to get the football back. Quarter number 3 of an exciting football game. 5:48 still to go here in Edgerton.
It's anyone's game.
Yep, this one ain't over yet by a long shot. And I know my broadcast compatriots are going, ain't? I'm sorry. This game is not over by a long shot. I get little things like that every now and then. Like, what are you doing talking like that?
I talk like that.
So anyway.
Might have to enhance my vocabulary.
I was about to say, when you're a professional announcer, they expect a slightly higher standard from your speech. Be that as it may, we're having a good time here.
Yeah.
The Aces are still behind, but like I said, it's a nice competitive football game, and how can you not enjoy it? It's a beautiful night, got nearly a full moon overhead, just a little bit of fall crispness in the air, and it's just a good, hard-fought Green Meadows Conference football game on a Friday night. Couldn't ask for more. Glad to be here for all of you, and glad to have all of you with us, and hope you are enjoying the coverage here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. If you are and you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. We'd love to have you as a subscriber. There's the kick. Scooped up at the 15-yard line by the Bulldogs. Working his way through traffic. He'll get out past the 25, but they'll bring him down at about the 26, 27-yard line. Again, if you subscribe to the YouTube channel, you can hit the bar for notifications. That way you are among the first to know whenever we schedule a live stream event on the YouTube channel. And we do live stream all of our Aces Sports coverage here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. And you're also the first to know whenever we post new content to our video on demand library. big thank you to everybody that has already subscribed. And if you're not one of them, please consider doing so. We'd love to have you. Be a part of the community of Hicksville Community Television. Quick handoff. This could be trouble. They finally corral him. Another strong run for Sanchez as he gets across midfield into Aces territory. And I think they're going to mark him down at about the 49-yard line. Yeah. So just across the midfield stripe. And Sanchez gets the Bulldogs another set of downs. They're still stinging a little bit. So far, the Aces' 3 scores have all come on the heels of turnovers by the Edgerton Bulldogs. Mason Eldon looking, launching it, and that's going to be almost intercepted.
Not quite.
Number 3, Scotty Krantz, had to change from being a potential receiver to a defender there to prevent the Aces defensive person from catching that and getting another interception, because it was looking like that might have been what was going to happen there. But Krantz came up and jumped up, batted the ball, and prevented anybody from catching it. The kind of thing you expect from a senior 3-year letterman. Second down and 10 for the Bulldogs. Rolling out. Eldon, ball in the air. Caught and dropped immediately at the 45-yard line. Pick up about 4. That'll be 3rd and 6 now for the Bulldogs. Man in motion for the Bulldogs. That's Krantz. He'll reset. Quick snap, handoff to Sanchez. Sanchez powering forward. He'll be close to first down yardage. We'll see where they mark the football. They have to get just past the 40-yard line, and it looks like they're going to put him right at the 40-yard line, so he's going to be a little bit short. It'll be 4th and inches.
4th and inches.
Looks like about maybe 2 football lengths to get to the marker. Eldon hands it to Krantz. Krantz, I don't know. They were on Krantz pretty quick. We'll see where they mark it. The way that they're looking right now, I think he might have got it. And they're going to do a measurement. Yep, official timeout. They're going to measure this one. That's how close it is. I think he got it, to be honest with you. So we'll wait for the officials to mark the spot on the chain that would sit exactly on the 45-yard line. They'll walk it down to the football. And then they will put that spot right on the 45-yard line and stand on it. Stretch the chain, and
it's good.
It's short.
No good.
Oh, my goodness.
Good for the Aces.
It was like the length of that little clip, that clips the chain to the base of the pole. It was that close. You could tell as soon as they stretched the chain, the Aces huddle just went ballistic. They were jumping up and down.
Yeah.
And
their arms up.
So the Aces hold them and get the ball back as the Bulldogs are forced to turn it over on down. Scotty Krantz came close, about as close as you can come, but just a little bit short. And the Aces are back on offense. They've got a 3:41 to work with here in the third quarter. And, of course, we still have a whole another quarter of football yet to go here at Edgerton High School. Stuckey Checks his wristband as he calls the play. There's the snap. Stuckey pitches it back. And Langham
couldn't quite make the turn.
Tried to make a spin move to turn upfield, and his legs went out. His feet went out from underneath him. So he'll pick up about a half a yard. They'll say 2nd and 9 officially as he moves up to the nose of the football right on the 40-yard line. And so the Aces reshuffle real quickly their offensive line. Stuckey gets back into the shotgun. Langham wide on the near side towards us. He'll go into motion. And it'll be a false start when he does. That's the second time they put a man in motion and somebody else has moved. So that'll back him up 5. Well, maybe we'll see. There's a conversation going on between a couple of the officials. And they will say it is a false start, and so they'll back him up 5. So that'll move the football back to the 35-yard line where it will be 2nd and 15. So the Aces, Stuckey drops back, ball in the air. And that was scary, too, off the hands of the intended receiver, Brant Langham, and then off the hands of 2 different Bulldog defenders. And finally it hits the ground, incomplete, so that'll bring up 3rd and 15 for Hicksville.
No one quite get it?
Nope. It was volleyballing around. Saw enough volleyball on Wednesday. And
seen more on Tuesday.
Yeah, we've got more coming up on Tuesday. Get to go to Defiance for some district volleyball action. Looking forward to that. Always, they've got such a great facility over there. It's always cool to be able to go over there to cover some action. Nice pickoff.
Interception.
Threw it right to him. Still on his feet, and they'll corral him at about the 25-yard line. Parker Eldon gets the interception. And just like that, the fortunes and the momentum for the Aces shift.
Can't rely on momentum.
Nope, like I said, Stuckey threw that one. I don't know if somebody missed a pattern, but there was nobody there except for Parker Eldon. To catch that football, it was not a difficult interception at all. So now the other Eldon hands off to Sanchez, who powers forward inside the 20-yard line into the red zone, where it'll be 2nd down and about 3. And Mason Eldon is the quarterback, wearing number 6 for Edgerton, and Parker Eldon wears number 9. He is their punter and a defensive back, running back, wide receiver. Handoff, and they're waiting for him that time. No gain on the play.
It was loss. It was a yard.
Like I said, this time when they gave it to Sanchez, the Aces were waiting, and they'll knock him back about a half a yard or so. It'll still be, they're going to say 3rd and 6 now, so 1-yard loss. Go from 2nd and 3, or 2nd and, I don't think it's 3rd and 6. I think it's 3rd and 4 is what they meant. It went from 2nd and 3 to 3rd and 4. And we got a whistle and a timeout. Confusion on the Bulldogs side, and a timeout called. So they can talk about it and get themselves refocused. 27-20 our score, 1:22 to go here in quarter number 3. Exciting third quarter again with one of the best defensive play, probably the best defensive play we have seen, or at least one of them. Because you could also make the argument that like holding Krantz at that fourth down and denying him the first down yardage. And there have been a couple other really good defensive stands throughout this season. But again, a 90-plus yard pick six, taking it to the house. And, I just wonder if, when he got done, if Braden Dix was like on the sideline, taking a few hits of the 0-2 after running like that.
Probably has enough adrenaline to not like.
Yeah, he'll have a hard time getting to sleep tonight.
Yeah.
All right, back into the action. And a bad snap, and the ball falls to the turf, and all that Mason Eldon can do is fall on top of the football. That's going to be a significant loss. That's going to bring up fourth down and about 7, maybe even 4th and 8.
Hicksville's defense has been back and forth this game.
So they're going to try the field goal. Nope, it's a fake. Ball's thrown, and there's nobody there. So they'll turn it over on downs. They snap the ball. They set up like they were going to do a field goal. They snapped the ball to Parker Eldon, and then Eldon threw the ball downfield, and again, there was just nobody there from either team. So that'll be an incompletion and a turnover on downs back to the Aces, where they will take over 1st and 10 on their own, looks like 24-yard line. So they'll reshuffle that front line as they have done repeatedly throughout this season. And now Owen Stuckey back in the shotgun, gets the snap. Quick handoff to Level. Level gets out to the 32-yard line before he's knocked out of bounds.
First down.
And that'll move the chains for the Aces, just what the doctor ordered. Hicksville could use a good, strong offensive drive here, especially one that results in some points. 28.8 seconds. See if they can hang on to the football for the remainder of this quarter. And again, like I said, be able to start on offense on the third quarter. Nice long drive and resulting in points and evening this game up. Handoff. And powering forward. Brody Walter with the carry, and Walter out to about the 43-yard line. Good strong carry for Brody. Bring up 2nd down. And that'll be the end of the third quarter. So we've played 3, an exciting third quarter on both sides of the football. And after 3, it's the Bulldogs leading the Aces by a touchdown, 7 points, 27-20. We still want to say a big thank you to one more of our Diamond Level underwriting supporters here tonight, and that's our friends at ARC Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville, Ohio, a world-class facility located in Hicksville's Industrial Park. They offer solutions to business and industry and can help them out with things like plasma, robotics, welding, so much more. Check them out online. They have a great gallery online that just shows some of the incredible things that they have done for businesses and industry, not only around our area, but around the state and around the country. They just do some remarkable stuff, and it's all right in Hicksville, Ohio. Beyond that, great members of the community. Whenever there's any type of community effort, you'll always see ARC Solutions as one of the benefactors, and we're so proud that they've chosen to help support Hicksville Community Television as well. We hope that you will thank them for that, because, again, anytime you see Aces Sports on HIX-TV, they're the ones that help make it possible. our good friends over in the Industrial Park, Arc Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville, Ohio, and online at www.arcsolinc.com. Here we go, fourth quarter underway. Quick handoff, that's Level. Level finds a seam on the far side, jumps over a defender, gets across midfield, and he'll move the chains. Colin Level practicing some of those hurdles for track season there. About the 47-yard line for the Aces on the Bulldogs side of the field. Langham and Bassett moving over to the far side. Dix over to the near side towards us. Langham in motion. And it's going to be a quarterback keeper for Stuckey. Stuckey on his feet. Stuckey still going strong. He's still on his feet. He gets inside the 35-yard line down to about the 34.
It's a first down.
Move the chains. There we go. The quarterback keeper gets him a fresh set of downs. Level this time, they sniff that one out, and he's going to be dropped for a little bit of well, he might have made it back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe a little bit of a loss, but I think they're going to just say 2nd and 10. Stuckey, they're set. Drops back, rolls out, puts the ball in the air. He's going to overthrow, and that'll be incomplete, and that'll bring up 3rd down and 10. So if you did not hear the field announcer, it is 3rd down and 10. He gets into it, doesn't he? He's having a good time over there next door. Third and 10 for the Aces. Owen Stuckey brings in the play from the sideline. And here we go. Just under 10 and a half minutes to go in our fourth quarter. And we'll see. That'll be a false start. Okay, he was not provoked to moving. He just jumped.
Can't quite do that.
Nope. That one was. There's no hiding that one. It's one thing if it's a little flinch, you know, but every now and then if you make the big mistake and you actually take the full step forward, yeah. So with the false start, it'll be a 3rd and long now for the Aces, or 3rd and longer, I should say. Still on the Bulldogs side of the field, but now ball back at about the 39-yard line or so. Stuckey rolling out, hangs on to it. Owen just gets what he can, and he'll get down inside the 35 to about the 34-yard line, which is just about the 5 yards that they lost with the penalty. And that'll bring up 4th, and it's just a shade over 10 yards. And the Aces line it up. Shuffling that offensive line. And a timeout from Hicksville, because Even I was confused. I couldn't figure
Yeah.
out what the heck. I don't think anybody on the field knew what was going on. So 9:43 to go here in regulation. Aces down by 7. The Bulldogs leading 27-20. The Aces with the football, staring down a 4th and 10 on the Bulldogs side of the field.
Got to make a play here.
Yeah, the ball on the 34-yard line. So we'll see what Coach Justin Davis comes up with. We get back into action here shortly. Again, this is week number 9, the last road game for the Aces. They'll finish off the regular season next week on Friday, the Friday before Halloween. And it'll be the Apaches coming to town. So may have Brian Williams back with me in the broadcast booth for that one because he's a Fairview alum and he likes to be able to see his Apaches play every year. So we'll see. And that way Connor can be hanging out in the student section with his peeps.
My buds.
Yeah, whatever you call them. Anyhow, all kidding aside, back into the action here. Here we go, Stuckey. Rolling out. Ball caught. And we'll see here. The Bulldogs are saying he was short, but it looked to me like he ran past the marker, turned around, and that's where he was standing when he caught it.
Yeah, to me it kind of looked like he went down and then fell into the area.
So they're saying that, he actually did move forward just a little bit when he caught the ball, so he was just a little bit short of the line of game. So that's how close the Aces came to converting that one.
Yeah, I feel
about
like
the length of a football.
I feel like the luck ran out last time.
Yeah.
Last time we had a situation like this.
So both the Aces and the Bulldogs tonight have had a drive that has come up short just by a few inches. Edgerton handing off the ball. Krantz powering forward to about the 35-yard line, and that'll be close to first down yardage. And they're going to mark him just a little bit short. They're getting kind of stingy now. So it'll be no, they're going to say he got it. Okay. So move the chains, and it'll be first down Edgerton at the 35-yard line. Eldon with the snap. Hands it off to Krantz, and not much there. Scotty might have gotten a couple. I think they're going to give him about 3. We'll see. Yep, they're going to give him 3 to make it 2nd and 7. Quick handoff. And flags fly near the end of that. Ball carrier was Sanchez. And like I said, and that's going to be another 15-yard face mask personal foul on the Aces. Second one of the night. So tack on 15 more. And that'll advance the ball all the way to the Aces side of the field, put it down on Hicksville's 41-yard line.
Halfway in the middle between the 40 and 41.
Yeah. So first and 10 for the Bulldogs after getting the bonus 15 on the face mask call. Hand off to Krantz. Krantz will pick up two or three more. They're going to mark him out of bounds at the 37-yard line. Second down. 8:15 to go in regulation. Quick handoff to Sanchez. Sanchez, first down yardage and then some. Sanchez breaks free into the secondary. Parker Bassett finally corrals him, and he'll bring him down at about the 16-yard line. Bassett saves the touchdown and brings Sanchez down at the 16-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. And a flag thrown in the backfield there. That might be backing the Bulldogs up. It is a hold against Edgerton. So the Aces get a little bit of a break this time, as that penalty will back Edgerton up 10. Puts the football back at the 26-yard line. Makes it 1st and 20. Handoff, Sinclair. Not much.
Too far.
Yeah, not much there for Caden Sinclair. Gets to about the 25-yard line. Be 2nd down and now about 19. So the Bulldogs, 2nd and long. Hand off to Sanchez, and the Aces are waiting for that one too. And Sanchez is going to be dropped, and it looks like he might lose a yard. That's going to bring up 3rd. He got back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and 19, but it looks like he lost a yard, and he did. It'll be 3rd and 21. Lost a couple then. So 3rd and long, probably 4-down territory for the Bulldogs this side of the field, and this deep in Aces territory. Eldon rolling out, puts the ball in the air, almost.
Couldn't quite grab it.
Yep, but Carter Gibson had it bounce off of his shoulder pad, and that'll bring up 4th down and long. Ball stops on the the clock stops on the incomplete pass. 6:03 to go, just about halfway through this 4th quarter. Eldon with the snap. Ball in the air and incomplete. The Aces were trying for the interception in the end zone to take it out to the 20-yard line. But wisely, they didn't do that because they're in better field position with the incompletion. They'll take over on downs. It'll be 1st and 10 Hicksville. And instead of at the 20, it'll be at the 27-yard line. 5:55 to go. Aces plenty of time. They're only down by 7. Here we go. Owen Stuckey. Grant Langham in motion. Stuckey on the far side, cuts up by the sideline. He'll turn nothing into something there. Looks like a pickup of about 4 or 5 yards. They're going to give him 4, 2nd and 6. Stuckey sets. Going to hang on to it himself. Cuts upfield. And flags thrown. Stuckey still battling. He gets to the 40-yard line. But again, a couple of flags, and it's going to be a hold on the Aces, and they'll back him up 10.
Almost got a first down there.
Yep. But now it's going to be 2nd and 16 for the Aces. There we go. Got to back up the full 10 yards. All right. 2nd and 16 for Hicksville. They'll start the clock back up. The Aces will, again, shuffle that offensive line and get ready to go here. 2nd and long. Down to 4, 3. And they get it off, and Stuckey almost bobbles it, gets the football, throws it, and it's incomplete. Stuckey dropped the snap, or there was a bad snap. Anyway, it hit the turf, but Owen was able to get it up, and get it back, and throw the ball. Not the best throw, but incomplete, and that'll bring up 3rd and long for Hicksville. Aces will break huddle. Play clock down to 3. Stuckey puts the ball in the air, caught. Short of first down yardage. That's going to bring up 4th down for Hicksville.
It's like he got driven back a little. Drove back a little.
Yeah. Leppelmeyer was the one that got him, and they're going to mark him out at the 30-yard line. That's going to make it 4th and about 7. And Langham dropping back to punt. So the Aces are going to put their faith in the defense here. Hope for a 3 and out. And there's a flag. Nope. One of the Aces ran out onto the field as they were snapping the ball and was on the wrong side of the line when the ball was snapped. Or at least that's what it seemed like. So they're having a bit of a conference out there. Flags were thrown as soon as the ball was snapped. So an officials conference going on.
Talking about it.
Yeah. So we'll wait for the encroachment, and it was declined. It'll be first down where the play ended. We'll see where they put the football. So the football's going to be at the 41-yard line of the Edgerton Bulldogs. 1st and 10 with 4 minutes and 33 seconds to go. Again, an encroachment as they were trying to get another player on the field for the Aces when the ball was snapped. That was declined. Krantz with the football, reverses his field, makes his way forward. Another strong run. He breaks a couple. They finally corral him. They'll bring him down near the 25-yard line. Scotty Krantz getting the job done again. Been having a good night tonight, that young man. But it won't matter because there's a hold on the Bulldogs, and they're going to go 10 yards in the other direction.
Silly mistakes like that.
Yep.
Cost you massive plays.
Both sides of the football have felt that pain here tonight. so they'll back them up. And so it's a spot foul, so the 10 yards from the spot of the foul puts the ball at the 45-yard line. So it remains first down, but now instead of 1st and 10, it's 1st and 6. Handoff. And a quick tackle. Short of the 50-yard line, about the 49. Make it 2nd and about 2 for the Bulldogs. Dogs break huddle. Aces defense. Quick handoff to Krantz. Krantz first down yardage. They'll move the chains and give Edgerton a fresh set of downs. Keep that clock rolling as well. They'll stop it right now, 3:27. There you go. Pause it just long enough for the chain gang to get in place. So now Edgerton, with that 7-point lead, can afford to sort of take their time and burn time off of the play clock. Every second that they tick off the clock is 1 second less that the Aces will have to work with. Handoff again. And again brought down for a minimal gain, pickup of maybe 4. Ball at the Aces 43-yard line now. 2nd down for the Bulldogs. I imagine they will try to run as much as they can. I've said that they'll probably pass it this time, but and he'll be swarmed under. Tackle for a loss on the quarterback keeper from Mason Eldon. That'll make it 3rd and 10. And the Aces, to conserve time, are going to call a timeout. 2:08 to go. And the Aces use their 2nd timeout of this half. They have 1 remaining. They're trying to preserve as much time as they can. They've got the Bulldogs with a 3rd and 11 now at the 48-yard line. So wanting to get a stop on this next play to force a punt, hopefully, and be able to get the football back with some time to work with to maybe tie this game up and go into overtime. This one gets done. Of course, we will wrap things up. So we can head back to Hicksville.
Go home.
Yeah, that's right. You got to get up early.
Yeah, hit the
the
sack.
You got a brand new job awaiting for you
do.
tomorrow. Yeah.
9 to 5.
There you go. Rolling out. Ball in the air. Man.
Ooh,
Oh.
swatted.
Contested catch. Nobody gets it. It goes to the turf. That'll bring up 4th down. The incomplete pass will stop the clock at 2:02. So the Aces do not need to use another timeout here. And we'll see with Edgerton. They're looking like they're going to punt the ball. Sanchez dropping back on 4th down. Again, the football at the Aces 47-yard line right now. Sanchez, low roller, and picked up by Parker Bassett. Bassett turns the corner. Bassett gets to about the 29-yard line before they push him out of bounds. So they're going to actually put it at the 28-yard line. Okay. So it'll be 1st and 10 Hicksville, the ball at their own 28-yard line, 1:52 and 1 timeout to work with, as they are going to need to go 72 yards to get into the end zone. And they got to get the touchdown and the conversion to tie this up. Bassett. Snap to Stuckey. Stuckey
Just enough
scrambling.
time.
Stuckey. They throw the flag, and Owen is going to be brought down after getting out to about the 30-yard line. So he's going to pick up maybe 3, but we'll see what this flag is. And it's going to be a hold against the Aces. So the Aces
Are getting grabby.
Another hold. They'll back them up 10. Minute 42 on the clock. Minute 42 left in the game. And now the Aces with a 1st and 20 backed up to their own 18-yard line. Stuckey airs it out, and he overthrows his man. Bassett, the intended receiver, and it was about 2 feet in front of him.
Yeah.
So that'll make it 2nd and 20. Minute 32 now. It's only a few seconds tick off the clock.
Trying to be quick here.
Yep. Aces with their 2-minute drill here in the hurry up. I said the clock is stopped, so you don't have to panic about them moving around right now. Just got to keep your eye on the play clock. They get it away in plenty of time. Stuckey throws it, and it's batted down. That was number 51, Jackson Flower, that reached out and batted that ball to the turf. Bring up 3rd and 20. And a minute 25. And again, Stuckey will go over and talk with Coach Davis. Play clock at 14 and counting. Aces need to hurry. They just get it away. Pitch back. That's to Langham. Langham puts the ball in the air, and it's short. And it'll bring up 4th down. So 4th down. Aces a minute 19.
20 yards to go.
They need to get to the 38 8-yard line to move the chains. And they're going to burn their final timeout. Yep, the play clock was down to 2.
Not quite sure what to do there.
So the Aces are going to use their final timeout. 1:19 left in regulation. They need 20 yards to move the chains and stay alive in this game. Or they could punt and hope and pray that they might be able to get a turnover or perhaps a really, really quick 3-and-out. However, they couldn't stop the clock. So if they do punt, it would just be they take the knee, and that would be the end of the game. So really the whole game is going to depend on this next play, and they're going to have to get at least 20 yards. Otherwise,
20 yards or
this game is over.
Take it to the house.
Well, yeah, I'm saying at least 20 yards.
Yeah.
20 yards or more, or this game is over, as the Bulldogs would be able to take over on down and just take a knee a couple times, and that'd be it. So here we go. It's all or nothing on this play for the Aces. Stuckey, let's see what they come up with. Rolling out. Stuckey launching it. He's got a man, and it's intercepted, and that's the game. Parker Bassett was open, but the ball did not go to him. It drifted a little bit, and it's picked off by the Edgerton Bulldogs, and that's going to put one in the win column for them here tonight on senior night, as the Aces have no more timeouts, and all that the Bulldogs are going to need to do is take a knee a couple times, and it'll be all over but the shouting. So here we go as the Bulldogs line up in their victory formation. And they drop to the knee. That'll bring up second down and start the clock rolling. They can keep an eye on the play clock and drop to the knee when the play clock is down under 5, and that should do it. I think that would put the play clock ahead of the game clock at that point. And they'll drop down, and that'll do it. Yep. 40 seconds on the play clock and 30 on the game clock, and the Aces can't stop it. So that's going to be the ball game. We'll wait for it to be officially over as the final seconds tick away. The teams line up to congratulate each other. Kind of a heartbreaking loss for the Aces. They played so well tonight and took advantage of some turnovers, had some great plays offensively and defensively, but couldn't overcome a few of the penalties and wind up dropping a close and hard-fought game by 7 points. Your final score here tonight from Edgerton. It's the Bulldogs on senior night defeating the Aces 27-20, the final score. Well, as we wrap things up for this evening, we want to say a big thank you once again to all 4 of our Diamond Level Underwriting supporters making our coverage possible tonight. Here from Edgerton, Ohio, the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio, Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. Thanks also to our friends at APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio, located in Hicksville's Industrial Park and online at aptmfg.com/careers. Thanks to the Hicksville Pharmacy, your good neighbor pharmacy located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. Phone 419-542-6218 for information on the latest COVID boosters, flu shots, and more. Thanks also to ARC Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville, Ohio, a world-class facility located in Hicksville's Industrial Park and also online at www.arcsolinc.com. And a thank you to our silver level underwriter joining us for tonight's coverage, the Hicksville Bank, member FDIC. The Hicksville Bank with their main branch located in downtown Hicksville, Ohio. Other branches around the region, including right here in Edgerton, Ohio. You can find out more about the banking services they provide and the hours of operation for the main branch and all of their other branches online at www.thb.bank. We also want to say a big thank you once again to the Edgerton Athletic Department for allowing us this space here, making us feel very welcome, and giving us permission to be here with the live stream. Thank you again to their athletic director, Keith Marilat, and everyone in the athletic department here at Edgerton High School. Always a pleasure to come here. And again, this new press box facility is outstanding, and wish them well, and hope they have a good time with the dedication ceremony coming up shortly for this facility. And most of all, we want to thank all of you for joining us tonight. Hope that you enjoyed the live coverage here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. And again, if you did and you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. Really helps us out with the metrics and the search engines and all that kind of stuff. But most of all, you can hit the button for notifications, and you're the first to know whenever we schedule a new live stream event or whenever we add content to our video on demand library. And again, we thank the many who have already subscribed to the YouTube channel. If you're not one of them, please join us, as we would love to have you as a member of the community of Hicksville Community Television. So with that, we're going to wrap it up. Our next live stream is coming up on Monday. That is going to be at 5:30 from the Hicksville School Building. It'll be the October School Board meeting. And next sports live stream will come your way next week on Tuesday, live from Defiance High School. It'll be district semifinal volleyball, with the Aces taking on the undefeated Tenora Rams for a chance to advance to the district final and punch their ticket into the regional. And our next football live stream comes your way 1 week from today. We'll be back in the friendly confines at Aces Field for the senior night festivities, as the Aces will host the Fairview Apaches. So with that, again, we're going to wrap it up one final time tonight. Final score here from Edgerton in week number 9 on senior night for the Bulldogs. It's the Edgerton Bulldogs defeating the Hicksville Aces 27-20. And for Connor Myers operating the iPad Pro camera, I'm Bill Murphy with Hicksville Community Television, wishing all of you a very good night and good sports.